It's actually like super easy. I added Chip to my server the other day in like 2 seconds. You don't have to. I'm not trying to tell you to. I was just letting you know that it's
Of my big
All
fish.
right, buddy. Give me your affiliate
it's
link
easy.
and I'll download the chip bot.
Or just
And do you not know? Do
just
you not
type
have
in
your
just type
virtual
in
camera set
Google
up, Kami?
just type in Google chip bot,
I do not. I'm gonna set it up actually.
and then it's gonna make you sign into Discord, but then
Where
you just
you can
click
send it in
add to
mine.
server and it fucking boom, just like that.
What does chip bot do?
It lets you play music in your Discord calls.
Yeah, it automates music on a playlist in the Discord call. The only
Yeah.
reason I haven't set it up is because people can randomly come in
You
here
can
and
yeah.
just add music. And if people
However,
are streaming, and we primarily use general when we're doing like
you
community nights.
can have restricted permissions with Chip.
Yeah,
So
you can. It's
so
just
for
I don't know
example,
how to
somebody
do all
has to
that
have
shit.
a specific role in order to be allowed to use Chip. So for example, in my server, I believe only crypt keepers can use Chip.
You know, we have to further get like roles and other things established within the Discord server before we can actually go about doing that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
need
we'll have to
love
do
your
things like that.
I love your Morty fucking rap on your mic, and I think we have the same mic.
Um,
Is this my daily shirt of the day?
They look different.
you might want to
Oh.
make a
Oh, it
channel for hey yo,
does.
me and homie got the fucking same mic.
Let's
Homeless
click on that.
Cammy with
No,
the
wait, there was one less part.
$70 Walmart special Throne Max.
Hey.
Let me get that.
You like the sticker I
We
got on
love
there though?
we love it. It's fucking amazing. As he's showing off his Rick and Morty shit.
Oh,
I
shit!
don't
We're
have Rick
showing
and
off
Morty
Rick and Morty
shit.
shit. Give me a second.
Like we're pulling out Rick and shit. Like hold up.
I got a Rick and
Hold
Morty
up.
grinder. It's kind of a piece of shit though.
We about to have a Rick and Morty dick sizing contest real quick.
What the fuck was that?
I don't have anything Rick and Morty. All I got is Back to the Future, like
Weird.
right here. It's like Back to the Future shit, man.
I like the katana because if you use it and use the left trigger, it'll block all the. Oh shit! These are daggers.
All right. So I live in Canada, and it gets fucking cold up here, -40.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So I got one of these bitches. It's an
Careful,
hoodie.
careful.
You know those
Woody.
six times XL
Yeah,
fucking.
light them up. Yeah.
Oh
Fucking-
shit.
fucking
Give back my
humongous.
ass, you bitch.
It's like a 6XL sweater.
Hey.
They only sell them in 6XL. Hoodie. I got the Rick and Morty Mr. Meeseeks bong. I got some posters on the wall. I got a there's my Pickle Rick hat up by the poster. One sec. Can I get that? Oh, it's hard to see, but there's the poster with the Pickle Rick hat. I got the G Fuel fucking Rick and Morty G Fuel box. This shit was awesome, dude.
Whoa.
Good. Fucking.
Hey.
Oh, what the fuck?
The fucking portal green top, yo, that's hot.
The portal fluid.
Bro, I need me some of that. Where you got that?
That's limited edition.
It's straight from G Fuel.
Yeah, no, but was
not
it like a
included.
limited time thing or?
Down, fuck.
The collector's box was limited time. I think they still sell the tubs though. So if you just wanted to get just the tub and try it out, I think they still have it. If you get
Huh.
just the tub.
Oh, he came right to you.
Oh, I don't want just the tub. I want that whole ass little box.
Yeah, I want the whole ensemble.
It ain't worth it for just the bullshit. We here for the whole shit.
Yeah.
I don't want the
yeah.
drink.
Sorry.
It says unstable portal fluid. They got it like scratched out. which is funny because it reminds me of that one episode of where they're all on the Citadel and it's like
Yeah,
the stories
it's
of all the other
fucking-
Ricks and Mortys and
Yeah, all
there's
the
like
one
there's like
Rick
a
that's
Rick
like
cooking up
bootlegging fucking
black
portal
market.
fluid.
Yeah, black
Yeah.
market portal fluid. So it reminds me of that unstable portal fluid.
Okay.
Oh,
Paper. Name.
I thought I had more Rick and Morty stuff, but yeah, I got another sweater. I got like 3 shirts and a sweater and then the hoodie.
I have a whole ass jogging pants outfit and everything else.
Nice.
It's in my storage just because I fucking find it. But yeah, I have.
No fucking.
It's like
Alright.
a $300 fucking tracksuit of nothing but Rick and Morty clothes.
Nice.
Back when I had money and bullshit to waste.
Yeah.
God bless.
I don't think he grabbed it. God.
Yo, so I got some tuna OG from my roommate. He went to the city. I saw one of his buddies got an ounce of
Tuna OG
Rockstar.
sounds like the crusty girl around the street.
Oh, I can't hear anything.
Yeah, it reminds me. You know what though? It hits pretty fucking smooth. Like it doesn't. You know what I mean?
That's what they all say.
Like it doesn't tear the throat out of me and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shout they're tearing your throat
Yo,
out.
Yo, I'm sorry. When you put the balaclava on, and it reminds me of those like thug pop covers that you see people do. Like, who was it? Girls just want to have fun, but they did like thugs just want to have fun. Just want to have fun.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh god.
Found it.
I only have 3 more.
Oh wait.
On your stream, go ahead, Kami, on your stream, hide your actual camera so that way it captures in Discord.
You're smart. You're smart.
My camera's technically mounted weird.
Okay, cool.
Because Thor had the long body things. I'm like, why don't I just turn my camera 90 degrees
Beautiful.
and make it in portrait mode? It's nicer though.
You boys,
I appreciate you,
boys
sir,
never
because
got
you
to
got
see
me.
it.
You got me 2 grams of oil and a Pepsi.
Pepsi.
But
I need your high opinions.
for my OBS, I used to have 2 cameras set up side by side, one covering my top half and then one covering my bottom half. So that's where Myth got his idea to do a vertical cam, is because I was doing 2 horizontal cams.
And it just looks nicer in full body.
Yeah.
Because you get hand gestures and shit on my
For me, it's about smoking my bowl, because when I'm live on Twitch, you see my camera right now. No one gives a fuck about my face touching the bowl. You know what I mean? Ooh. Nobody wants to watch that. People want to see the bull burn. You want to see the bull shot. So that's why I used to have 2 cameras vertically, one just for bull cam.
I need to get my own place if I'm going to do that,
Bro,
to
I
be
wanna
honest.
get like a side mount dab camera.
Oh,
Just so like I could stick it like right here to the wall, so that way you guys can like see as I take the dab just how
Yeah.
fucking dead I
Your
am.
pearl spinning, the melt
Yeah.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, buy the camera that I got. It was 60
Because
bucks, and
here,
it's as good as the new
like
Logitech
this one isn't like the greatest quality at this point because I've had this nail for almost a year.
Okay, fine.
So like the fact that it's still clear is a
Yeah.
miracle.
Yeah.
Dragon, get the same webcam I got. I got it on Amazon for 60 bucks. It's
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
I
only
just
so
need
there's only so many
another
fucking
cheap
ports
webcam.
on this goddamn there's only so many goddamn ports on this
Okay.
fucking thing.
Last thing. Last thing.
So
at all.
Oh shit! I missed the rip. Cheers, homies.
wait, what was that? You got quiet.
You can add ports to your computer. You just get a USB hub, and it'll give you like 5 extra slots. I have one. I'm just not using
I want to
it
throw
right
this
now.
out there. I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to throw
that's
this
fair.
out there. Make sure you get a top-notch USB hub.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
want
have a
the shit
shitty USB hub and I hate it, dude. It's like a $13 USB hub. It sucks. It fucking
No, see,
like
that's the thing.
two of the ports have already the two of the ports like one works for data transfer, one just doesn't work at all now. The other two ports they work for or three out of four ports work. Two out of 4 ports work for data transfer. So
Oh,
make sure you spend the extra couple dollars on a nice, like a nice fucking.
yeah, no. See, okay, that's the
Yeah.
thing. When I go to buy like full
What?
equipment,
You should've booked
it's
the
not gonna be
Snapchat.
for
Yeah, they were
this.
vibing. You should've
It's
seen
gonna
his
be
Snapchat story. He was fucking
for
having a blast
the
out there.
desktop I have in the closet that I plan to rebuild here
Okay.
soon.
There's always next year.
Let's change the song.
You know? It's
Cause
not like there's
yeah,
you
this
can't tell
laptop is
gayness.
great and it works wonderfully for gaming. And I'll probably
I
keep
love
using it
gay.
for the gaming aspect of everything.
Yeah.
But I'm probably just gonna end up binding this fucking laptop
He's like,
to my
we got here
desktop
early as fuck.
and
We
have
got
it
here
all
early.
operate on a
Full stream.
cooperation.
Yeah.
So
A
that
lot of
way it
Oh,
just
streamers
has
do
more
that.
brain power altogether.
Okay.
A lot of
Way.
streamers will run a second
Nice.
second computer just to run
Because-
their stream.
Yeah, that's basically
Oh,
what it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
want to
Is
see
so I like
seafood.
my gameplay can be top
So-
notch. Because if I'm not streaming on this fucking laptop, I can go unlimited frames on it. Fortnite, Apex. I can hit 280 frames on DayZ.
Nice.
I
You
s-
just
I
need
stick
a
with
different-
keeping
a
VSync
different
going.
fucking brain
Cheers,
to do the
boys.
stream.
Oh shit! Hey,
It's
Yeah,
just
no,
the fact that I'm not actually hardwired in at the moment, so I'm having latency issues from that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I've
not
been
hardwired either.
live basically
He's
for
really good at saying
2
how
weeks
shit
almost
Yeah.
straight.
Hit that shit, boy. Hit it,
And
Clark.
It's all been completely off cable. It's been on wireless connection this entire time. And I don't think I've actually dropped once except for when my Twitch Studios crashes.
Okay. If you don't mind, may I have the floor for about a minute? I just want to get everybody caught up to speed. Okay, everybody, thank you for welcoming me to the group. I just want to be short and simple about this. Lately, I've been going around interviewing people because I am an overthinker and I value opinions and perspective because I feel like they help me get farther in my life and hopefully they can get farther in your life. We're all Twitch streamers, Twitch viewers, Twitch purchasers, subscriber purchasers, bit purchasers, and I feel like all of us have a very unique perspective that we can offer. And I feel like there's a lot of calls kind of like this where we're having fun, but there's not a lot of calls that are talking about like analytics or the nit and grits on things or, hey, have you noticed this or that? And I would like to possibly talk to people because perspective has been very interesting over these last two months, and I want to see basically how other people feel about these situations and if they're aware about numbers and other things, and potentially we can all leave this conversation a little bit better. And to TLDR, I'm doing a lot of this because if you look at the title of my stream, I'm streaming every day until my life changes. I'm a nut. By the end of this year, I don't want it to just be a, oh, I have 1,000 followers and only 5 viewers a day kind of thing. I want this to be what everybody actually wants this to be. And I think we all have to put in a certain amount of work and have a lot of conversations that aren't being had. And last thing, ultimately, I want to see about gathering. I don't want to make it too bloated, but I want to gather as many like-minded streamers who are actually progressive on how they're trying to run their streams. And I want to do something reminiscent of Kai, starting our own version of like AMP. Like just a community where everybody at least knows about each other and it can kind of just all keep circling in on each other. So
Yeah.
we
Like
can
a pot of boiling water.
Ooh. So if I can ask, I would appreciate if one person go kind of at a time. I'm gonna ask like a question at a time, and everybody has the floor to kind of give their perspective on it, and then we just kind of keep moving from there and see where the conversation evolves. And just so you know, I'm also putting this up on my YouTube. It's probably not gonna get any views, but I just want to keep this as like memories because this is important.
Hell yeah.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
Somebody's shooting at me.
Okay. So the first question I'm going to ask, what's a good one? The first general question I kind of break the ice with is, how has everybody's general feeling been? I think a majority of us here are at least past affiliate, and I would like for you to either express how it has been since hitting affiliate on the road to partner, and I would like for you to express your feelings before you got to affiliate, and like your interpretations of how you thought affiliate would be.
Alright.
So whoever wants to go first, try to take about 2 to 5 minutes to explain yourself so we can keep it fresh amongst everybody else.
Oh my goodness, it's always when I clean.
But ultimately, let's just keep it lighthearted. And yeah.
Well, for me, because I just reached affiliate a couple of months ago, but I'm just now getting my first payout. I'd always thought affiliate would be at least a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Steady, I guess. I would see like more of a steady revenue than
What?
not seeing anything for like
Doesn't
lots
make
of
sense.
months.
It might have been acrylic.
Do you mind turning up your volume a little for me? I like what
yeah,
you're hitting
sorry, I
on.
just gotta talk into my mic a bit better.
His
My
mic is
microphone's
hitting.
really quiet.
No, you're hitting. You're hitting.
What do you want me to go over anything again, or?
I picked up was
I like your interpretation of how you said it'd be more consistent. What numbers in particular?
I become
Well, just kind of getting you on the spot. How much did you think it would make? Or like, what was your, if you could put things in like, I guess, raw numbers or like raw.
Yeah. I was thinking that it would be at least something per month instead of just absolutely nothing until I
How did it
had
become
enough
stealthier?
people
Oh,
watching.
that's
I
probably
guess
why I
I don't
couldn't see him
know.
when I scanned it.
Okay.
This is the hand.
It just
Makes it
feels. It
stealthier.
just felt. I thought it would be more than it was, and
No,
now that
look,
I'm here,
invisible
I'm
and I'm
just
running.
grateful for what I have.
I respect that.
I can jump.
Mind me asking, did you get into this as a hobby or like a potential like life-changing venture?
Both. Cause
Right,
I
well,
love to
very close.
make things like content. I like making videos. I like making like just anything. So
Yeah.
I wanted to do it because I enjoyed streaming, because I
Careful,
enjoy
careful.
playing games. But at the same time, you know, I definitely
I'm
like to
down. Fuck.
be able to
It's that push ability.
use
whatever
it as
is.
some kind of support system.
And you mean support system in the form of like Twitch or in the form of like viewers?
Both. Like
I like that.
money and like community that I could build.
And mind me asking, what game do you primarily play? And has there been? Oh, I didn't want him to leave. Has there been any? What's the word I'm looking for? What game do you primarily play? And how has it been building a community thus far? Like, I imagine you at least have like 1 or 2 regulars.
No, I
Um,
moved you.
Well, my regulars are mainly just Odd Dragon there, Space Monkey. I mean,
Okay.
sometimes I'll see some of the people that have naturally come to my channel, but mostly it's just like the guys here.
That's
As far as
support.
what game I play a lot of DayZ, a
Oh,
lot of Call
fuck
of Duty,
yeah.
and a lot of, well, I used to play a lot of Apex, but not so much anymore.
Double fuck yeah. Okay.
I also like to do like React stuff too. That's something I just recently got started on.
Okay. I'm gonna move on to the next brother so we can keep this topic fresh. Is there any like last
Give me
remarks?
1 second, my follow alert's going off.
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty. So I'll I'll give you my little as to even. So what I like to tell people, I like to tell my chat sometimes why I first got into Twitch, and that was back in 2019 during COVID.
Thank you so
And
much for the follow,
the
schoolboy.
COVID lockdown hit my city really hard. I couldn't even go see my friends. Like if I was walking to the grocery store to get
Okay.
food, the cops would pull me over and be like, "Where are you going? What are you doing?" You know, kind of thing. And I'm like, "Fuck, I'm just going to get food. Chill." You know what I mean? You know, like you couldn't even go see your homies to go smoke a joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had no one to hang out with. I had no one to smoke with. So my buddy Steven, he started getting me into Twitch. And he had suggested one guy for me to watch, but I kind of started watching some of the own people, you know,
Yeah.
just stoner streamers because I had no one to smoke with. So I started smoking with these people on stream and, you know, letting them
Ooh.
know, hey, cheers, I'm smoking with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to love that shit.
I like that.
And so I kind of wanted to do that for myself too, you know, like I hit a point where it was just like, dude, you know, like all my friends were encouraging me to, you know, just hey, just give it a shot, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what, fucking, you know, I saw my buddy Top Man, he was doing well, he was starting to get Twitch payouts, he hit affiliate. I watched him for like a full year before he hit affiliate. You know, I watched him go from like one viewer Andy, me, to full on affiliate and making money. So I was like, you know what? If my buddy Top Man can do this, I can do this.
Yeah.
Like what's holding me back? So I had a decent little gaming rig, and I was like, fuck it, I can do this. So it started out as, you know, kind of not that good, you know, stream labs and stuff like that, and you know, like but I found lots of friends along the way that helped me grow and show me kind of better shit for my setup. And yeah, I took what I found in the stoner streamers and the gamer streamers, and I kind of tried to meet in the middle. I was like, I want to be a good gamer stoner streamer, you know what I mean? You know, I like, because nobody, yeah, you got to do more than just one thing, right? You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what got me into it. I remember putting in about like I put, what is it, August 2nd, 2022. I said to myself, I'm going I'm gonna give this streaming thing a shot. Like I'm actually, like I had a couple streams before that, but they were like garbage, nothing.
Just there.
But August 2nd, 2022, that's when I said to myself, I if I want to be this, you know, like these big streamers, and you know, like just, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I just stream, you know, like to me that was wild. So I was like, I said to myself, if I want to be one of these guys, I have to give it a shot, and I have to give it my
Yeah.
best shot, because if you don't give it your best shot, you'll never know.
We'll never know.
So I went for it, dude, and so I hit affiliate, and it definitely, like it definitely felt like a big achievement, but also I still knew it was a small achievement on the grand scale of things. You know, like hitting partnered and stuff like that, hitting your first million, those are like big achievements, right? You know, like so
Yeah.
I knew I was still small. You know, there's tons of people who told me, "Oh, hitting affiliate's easy, blah blah blah." It's, you know, but like no, it was a challenge, dude.
It was a challenge.
The 3 viewer average, that's what killed me. But yeah, I
Hey,
finally
this
hit
year,
it,
there,
and
views.
then I know where 2F was coming, the Full Metal there. I know where he is coming from with, like, you know, those first few months. It's just like nothing, dude. You know, like you have to let it build, and then you start getting onto things. So, for example, I was going to Comic Con. I
Ooh.
wanted to IRL at Comic Con, do my first. So that actually really helped. You know, people were like, "Hey, man, this one guy, awesome dude, Spellbound. He ended up gifting me 100 subs. That paid for my fucking weekend. That paid for my hotel, dude. You know, like fucking it blew my mind. So I knew there was definitely potential there, but
Yeah.
it wasn't consistent, and that was my big, like, now I think that's because I didn't make it consistent. I had to plan the next big thing. I had to, you know, I did Comic-Con. I made like fucking like $700, $800 or some shit like that for getting ready for Comic-Con. But after Comic-Con, I didn't have anything big, right? To keep
Okay.
the to keep the income rolling in, right? People wanting to like, oh shit, I want to give this guy money because he's gonna go to Comic-Con and blah blah blah, right? You know, like you got to give. There's got to be like something big, like a big reward for the, you know, like they get to see you happy at Comic-Con, or like
Thank you, Space
Malone
Monkey.
Poor Malone with the fucking fish bong water, right? You know, you got to hit that 2,500 bits for the fish rip. You know, there's a build up to it, right? You know, like yeah, you gotta constantly have something going, and that'll definitely help with the income part of it. But also just content and really appreciating your community. And oh man, I love it. I love streaming. I really do. But it wasn't, the money wasn't consistent enough. I'm starting to take over this apartment here soon, kind of by myself. It's gonna be $1,000 a month. I'm not making $1,000 a month on Twitch.
Not anywhere near, man. Damn.
So I'm working full time at Walmart right now. You know,
Oh, baller.
The position I'm in right now, it's like online orders. I fucking love it. It's easy. It's fast. You got to work very fast, but it's easy. So that's why I'm on a little bit of a streaming down slope right now. You know, I'm just streaming on the days I have off.
Yeah.
You know, like I had to work today. I worked the 8-hour, 9-hour shift, so I'm not streaming tonight. But on Thursday, my day off, I'm gonna be live. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, because I do really just kind of enjoy it. You know, it gives, you know, it's nice having your friends pull up and hang out with, and you know, it's, for me, it's definitely about the community part.
It turns into that.
I have like IRL. I definitely do get some social anxiety, I guess. You know what I mean? Not enough that it completely impacts my life. You know, I can still have a normal life, but I can still feel it though, and it's not a good feeling. So I just feel more comfortable online.
I have a specific question for you because I like your mind think, and I think this is something you've probably even thought about specifically. Have you ever contemplated on like the illusions of grandeur that could possibly come from Twitch? Not the illusions, but theoretically, let's say if there's a build up and you, say for instance,
one day there's a possibility that Twitch could pay out more than Walmart.
Yeah.
But right now it's not, and
you feel it. You know what I mean?
Like if I could just fucking stream full time and not have to work at Walmart, I'd love that, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, that'd be the life.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, streaming full time still ain't enough.
Like exactly. You gotta. I feel like, yeah, you gotta run the YouTube, you gotta run the Twitch, you gotta run the merch, you gotta run the fucking cameos, you gotta, you know, like.
Oh God.
On top of all of those social media outlets, and then with a good following, it could be enough.
And another specific question for you before I move on to the next person. This is a little bit more developed question because it seems like you're a little bit further along your journey and you've experienced a little bit more like ups and downs.
I'm 26, so yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? How can I phrase this?
Fuck is everybody?
Bluntly put, what would be...
Pardon?
I'm trying to think of the way to say it because it's a smarter way to say what would make you essentially quit Twitch. But I was trying to word it in a way where it's, I'm not asking that. It's more of like, how do you find the motivations and like, and eventually get, it's a two-part. It's two-part.
Something I forgot to say is some people would try and kind of pull me down when I was working on my affiliate ship, right? You know, like people telling me, well, why do you stream? You're not even making any money, you know? And for me, it was just like, well, the only difference between what I'm doing when I'm live and when I'm not live is I'm clicking go live first. Other than that, what am I gonna be doing? I'm gonna be sitting here playing games, talking to the homies, listening to music, and if I'm not talking to the homies, I'm gonna be talking to myself because I'm a little fucking, you know.
We're a little crazy sometimes, you know. Fuck
God
off.
bless.
So, even when I was a 0 viewer Andy, I still had no problem just talking to myself because I would have been doing that anyways.
Oh God.
Yeah, it makes people like kind of feel a little weird when I'm playing with them in game and I'm just talking to myself all the fucking time. But I got so
bro.
used
No,
to it.
it's what me and him used to do because me and Chuck, we used to like we started out this shit together,
Nice.
and we've
Hey.
been doing this since I've been helping him along in his journey, but I've actually been streaming on Twitch since 2020.
I've been
Oh,
streaming
no
on
way,
here
nice.
since
God
2017.
Okay, I didn't hit affiliate until January.
Just this January?
Yeah.
Ah, damn, dude.
I
Congratulations.
Let me put it this way: I didn't hit 50 followers until this January. That's the amount of growth my channel has gone through.
That's kind of
Oh,
baller.
I did hear somebody say something to me. I can't remember who said it, but they said being a good chatter and viewer on Twitch is just as important as being a good
Yeah.
streamer.
Yeah.
Because it's that
You can ask
networking
Tommy,
in the
because
community.
I'll see
The only
like
reason people watch me is
I'll s-
because they're friends from other streams and I watch
Yeah.
them.
Exactly. Okay. And that's the thing. Okay. I attribute most of my success to a friend of mine named Flixie.
Yes.
Flixie is a networking guru and Twitch guru. He currently has like 3,500 followers a month, 3,500 followers right now. But he's making close to $2,400 a month,
Damn.
and that's just from lurks. People like ad revenue, just random bitty
Yeah.
bombs, shit like that.
Those are the
It's
conversations
insane
we need to
because
have.
he straight up tells me, yeah, I've only got a consistent viewership of 14.2 people.
Yeah.
But understand that that is a deep level of networking on top of him creating relationships with people. And that's the kind of like, that's the magnum opus I'm trying to kind of create with these interviews.
That's
Continue.
yeah. See, that's exactly what like I try to explain to everybody who comes to me, and like they'll tell me like, yo, I see you in here like randomly, and you'll have like 30 people in your chat, not even talking, none of them saying shit, but you've got 30 viewers consistently for X amount of time, and I'm like, it's because that we're all lurking for each other.
Like poor
I'm
Malone,
sitting in
fucking
I am
31
talking
viewers,
to
you know?
every single one of those motherfuckers on my secondary monitor while I'm also playing my game or doing whatever else and all that other shit. That's why my frame rate does not do well while I'm streaming, because I maintain 20 tabs while I have my game running. Okay, I am not able to run at 240 FPS because I have 20 fucking tabs open talking to 20 different people,
Bro,
plus the rest of their chat and everything else.
Bro, I'm running at 30 FPS. I don't want to hear it.
Dub.
I don't want to hear it.
I feel like you have a very interesting perspective because of you and Flix and how you guys have created this like lurker mentality. And how can I put it? I remember reading an article a while ago that said you only need 10 to 20 concurrent viewers to actually make a living off of Twitch, and I thought they were hog water. And you two are the only people that I actually see kind of doing that in real time. And a lot of people don't realize, like...
I don't claim to make a living with this because last month I made $300.
That's not bad.
One more.
Okay, that's not a lot. But you know what it is for? It's enough to pay my $172 that I have to pay my laptop every month to make sure I can stream.
Thank you.
And it buys me a little bit of oil, gas for my car, and cigarettes if I need cigarettes.
Thank you.
That's all I need. I get food if I need food from the food banks currently, or I can go find something somewhere and I can go say, hey, I need this, because I'm in a big enough community right now that I can actually go do that. We have active food pantries in my town because we have a huge population.
You.
So I was looking for.
Me and Full Metal live in the second largest city in our state.
Huh.
So we can actively go get food and other shit. If I can maintain $300 to $500 a month from Twitch, I'm happy. I don't care.
However,
that is me being successful for this time.
I don't feel like it's talked about enough because Twitch, the way that you guys are running Twitch, I'd argue is damn near like growth hacky versus like how most people would think traditionally Twitch would operate. And
yeah,
no,
and that's honestly what the new TOS update is about. It's targeting people like me, Flixie, Sneakerhead, Slangkush, all of us networking gurus who do nothing but sit here and network and have massive view counts and just get like bankroll from the ad revenue, because we make like $4 or $5 a day minimum on ad revenue.
it's not bad.
Okay, $5 a day times 30.
What the fuck?
It's respectable. It's respectable.
Okay, Twitch is sitting there going, hey, wait a minute. That's supposed to go to us. That's supposed to be our money. You guys are live 24/7. That means you're actually getting a cut of our money. We have to cut you down on what you can actually do. You know what me and Flixie have already planned on starting doing? I can stay up for 48 hours at a time.
Hell
You wanna
no.
test me, bitch?
You want to play these dumb games? You about to get some dumbass prizes.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, watch me fucking shotgun monsters on stream.
Literally.
You think I'm a post shotgunning an energy drink?
Catch me fucking mixing up a 5-hour energy into a Red Bull and shotgunning that shit.
Okay.
Bro, like, I'll do it. I'll do what it takes.
Coffee's like, we good.
No, you guys are amazing. This is gas content.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
Have
bro,
y'all
like,
ever-
If I need
y'all
to
ever
smoke
hit
crack
G
so I
Fuel?
can stay up, I will.
Y'all ever drink G
yeah,
Fuel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually
Because it was
so-
crazy. My first time drinking G Fuel, it was like it like actually hits you. You know what I mean?
it's honestly the same
Right?
thing as W. I'm actually partnered with W.
Oh.
But okay, it's the same shit. I love W. They
Ooh.
do. I love
W Brothers.
Yeah.
W Brothers. I'm rocking the W sponsorship as well.
Puggies.
They're just the same shit. Okay, I can stay awake for 48 hours if I drink nothing but W. It's the fact that it's a $40 a can.
Yeah, outside.
Hey yo, you're partnered, so you get a 30% discount code.
Well, yeah, but it's still like $30 a can. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a broke boy. I can't afford to do that when I drink a bottle of 48-hour stream.
It is cheaper than buying those monsters, though. Well,
See,
I don't know
okay,
how much a can of Monster is down in the States, but anywhere up here in Canada, it's like fucking like
We have
unless you find a gas station that does 2 for $5, it's around $3 a can.
Welcome to
okay,
America. We
so,
do everything in excess. We have Costco
yeah,
where you
so-
can
No, we
buy
have
like
Costco,
cases of fucking monster for like
Costco
$5.
exists in
no,
Canada.
hold on.
But,
So I have a
I live in a small town. We have
manager's
Costco here.
discount code for Amazon distribution.
Oh,
So I
nice.
get 40% off an Amazon order anytime I order on Amazon. So I can order a 128 case of Red Bull for $62.
You're gonna blow out your fucking kidneys.
Come bring me my pallet of Red Bull, please.
Red Bull, hey.
Bro, what's today? Is today Monday?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Unless somebody would like to, I'm sorry to cut you off. Unless someone would like to add on to this section, I would like to transition into. We're gonna do about 3 sections today. I want to transition to more dicey or subjective section.
Okay.
Okay. This is
What's
gonna be a.
Monkey's view on this, because he's been distracted. No, Monkey didn't give us his perspective on this. He's been distracted he's been distracted drawing pictures.
Actually fucking streaming.
I hear somebody overhead.
He's like, I've been doing. No, it's funny because his story is a like once in a million type shit. Because Monkey started streaming in January. He's told me this straight up. He was streaming for a week, hit affiliate,
Jesus Christ.
and he's up higher than I am right now.
That's because
Damn.
Monkey's the G.
Monkey's a guru. I don't know what Monkey does, but he's a god. People fucks with the banana. It's the banana.
We're gonna get onto that section actually like last. That's gonna be the finisher for tonight. The second question I want to ask, and I'm just gonna frame it a little bluntly but a little nicely. Who do you blame in the case of a streamer's success? The streamer or the viewer? Whoever would
That's a
like to take the
combination.
floor first.
One of them squads ain't got.
Well,
That's honestly a combination.
I
So,
wouldn't
it-
necessarily say blame, but
Well, Well,
like,
okay.
who's more like
Who's actually responsible?
who's more
pushing
important
them up
in
to
this
fame?
in this scenario? Who's done more? You know, like who's kind of
Okay.
who's more
I-
significant? I guess in
I
this
want
scenario.
to put an aspect out here. It's honestly a 60% on the viewers and 40% on the streamer.
One at a time, kids. One at a time.
Because
Let's let 2FD go first. You got to speak into your mic. You low.
Oh, my bad. You gotta have good chatters.
Here y'all go.
But you also need to be like entertaining. So like Dragon said, it's definitely a split between the two.
Okay.
If you're not entertaining, then what the fuck's the point?
Down to Montier, let's go.
Mr. Scoo, I'd like you to go.
Oh, I'm clipping that.
I would say 50-50 because
Down to him.
as a streamer, you give 100%, right? So we can't
I'm down right here.
put
Down,
down
Game over.
and say what we do is kind of only
Sir.
40%, and
Go play,
right?
go play.
I would say it's
Well,
50.
no, that's the thing.
If you think about it, then if it's 50-50, it's like both are 100. Both are giving 100,
Yeah.
right?
True.
And that's kind of what you need in this scenario. You need both sides to give 100. If the streamer isn't giving 100, yeah, you're boring. What's the point of watching? But if the viewers aren't giving 100, then your view count isn't going up, right? You know what I mean? Like if ask anyone who struggled with that 3.0 viewer average.
Smoke grenade.
Yeah,
Ask anyone who
literally.
struggled
Average is still lower than that.
with average.
I will pull that shit up.
YouTubers kind of have to give you 100, like 100% of their time, and you know they got to chat and fucking and
Hello.
so I'd say it's 100 on both sides, which if you're only 50-50. That's why I want to say both sides give 100, but it so 50-50 because yeah it's yeah
Go for it, Dad.
that's how I feel.
I say it's 60-40 because yes, we both sides do put out like 100% like effort, but that extra 10% in chat comes from the fact that it's upon them to decide whether or not they feel your content is worthy for them to donate something from themselves to the channel.
Oh, that's
Things of
that's
that
for
nature.
sure. Yeah.
That's all I meant on that. So if you're talking about like simple like view counts and simple growth like that, yeah, it's 100% of 50-50 perspective on all that.
Yeah.
But when it
And
comes to
the
like
fact that
networking and things
kind
like
of
that,
paying-
it
if you're a
comes-
full-time streamer, your chat is paying the bills. I get where you're coming with
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Me
Okay,
and
so-
Deb, I'd argue, are full-time streamers who do maintain decent amounts of like communities. Or, my bad, I'm speaking out of term because I don't know I don't know you guys' other communities yet.
Yeah.
And what's the word I'm looking for?
What's wrong with you?
It gets kind of depressive because ultimately you're at the whim of others, and I don't feel like the content changes per se, And enjoyable content is subjective because a lot of the kingmakers, their content's ass, but they're getting millions, not even in sponsors, just like subs. And I'm not trying to compare myself to them, but it's more in the aspect of it seems like people are a little bit more prone to give money to people who don't need it versus people who do sometimes, which is a little mind-boggling. And like even right now, like oh my bad, just like even right now, I've been putting on like a good show for people. I actually have a decent amount of subs, but it's always like that expectation. You always expect more because you feel like you're giving out a lot sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Whoever wants to take for after that.
I can
No,
pull up
that's fair.
a perfect example of this that you're talking about, like people who don't actually need it. I straight up had 15 people come up like roughly around the time that I first started watching One Piece on stream. I had 15 people roughly come from Imperial Hall's stream, like his mods and shit.
Fuck
because
yeah.
one of them had popped into my stream and started talking about TOS. I banned him out of my stream, and they started trying to come in and mass report my account and other shit like that. I had to ban 85 people that day because people kept coming and flooding into my chat just to give me TOS issues. When I even showed it live on the stream that day that I have all these emails from Toei, Oda, people who own actual rights to One Piece and shit. I sent all this confirmation to Twitch before I ever even started streaming the fucking shit. I made sure to cover my fucking ass with all this, and they reported me out the ass, and I ended up almost getting banned for it.
I still think, just to put my 2 cents in, Dab, you've proven to me that people need to stop giving a fuck so much about copyrights and ignorant shit, low key.
Yeah, I've just been watching Star Wars. I don't give a fuck.
You've been doing this shit for 2-3 months straight, bro, and I've been playing copyright music for since I've been on. It fucks with your VOD sometimes, but that's kind of it.
Yeah, and I mean,
just for
yep, I was just about to say that.
Tracks. Yeah, so
that's the reason. Those are the reasons that I stay within
doesn't show on the VOD.
Tags and shit is because I don't make I make it to where you can't make clips. I make it to where those VODs don't publish.
Oh, that's
or
good.
anything else. I never remonetize anything from One Piece itself, so I don't have any emotes related to it. I don't have any content related to it itself.
That's
so
smart.
I don't have anything promoting those names or artistry or anything of that nature, because that's what I was told. I was told that I can review the footage as much as I want and leave it running as much as I want, up until episode 813, when they have to go into the full copyright of Japan instead of America, because they haven't actually fully released the copyright fully over into America yet.
Oh, cool.
No, I want you to go, Skull. You've been trying to hit for a minute. Tell me what you want to cook.
It was just about how I kind of I watch shows on my shit as well. I just kind of make sure that it's, as long as it's totally released for free and shit like that by the people who made it. So for example, I don't know if y'all guys ever heard of Survivor Man. There's Man versus Wild. There's Man versus Wild, and that's the we're good. We're gonna fucking piss in this snake and drink it. That's the crazy. That's Man versus Wild. But then there's Survivor Man. There's that dude who's by himself, totally by himself, right? You guys remember that show?
Hell yeah, he used to do that shit 100%, no cameras.
So yeah, no camera crew, yeah. But he actually still makes that kind of content, but he releases it for free on his YouTube. So you can watch that. Or anything released by like Discovery Channel that's on the Discovery Channel YouTube, you can watch that stuff because it's released by the people who own it for free. For example, I also watch this one Canadian sitcom. It's called Corner Gas. But the website you go on to watch it, you don't even have to make an account. They don't want your email or nothing. You can watch all their old shows for free.
I've been putting on Phineas and Ferb because Disney XD runs a 24/7 live.
Hell yeah.
That's legal. That's legal.
Yeah, it's released by the company themselves for free. You know, no sign up, no registration, no sub, no nothing. You know, like they're just releasing it themselves for free. That's free game.
That's free game.
Yeah.
I've been watching Star Wars.
Star
I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Disney.
Wars is still though. I don't think no one really cares unless you're getting
Well, I've been
mass reported.
Yeah, I haven't been, but I've just been watching the Clone Wars animated series. I try to at least, you know, give some kind of commentary over it. That way,
Yeah.
I'm using fair use to its fullest.
Ever since that court case about reactions are considered transformative content. So
Yep.
I can just be like, ugh, every 30 minutes, and that's a comment. Okay.
What happens, you
I just find the viewer debate a little interesting because I've kind of started being more on a little, I guess, cynical on the spectrum, because no matter how I want to bust it down, I feel like your success is in the hands of like strangers. And I feel like a majority of our content is good. We're real people doing real things, but I'm starting to wonder if that's the kind of, let me put it like this. The same way that you're acting and treating Twitch with like about 10 to 20 viewers, you're not going to be able to do that if you have 100 to 1,000 viewers. And it's almost like mentally and almost kind of preparing yourself for that and preparing your content for that per se. Like, I like my guy over here in the corner, Michigan Husky. He seems kind of fucking, I like his vibe. He seems a little goated over there, man. Like, he got a cool little setup. Like, he chilling. Okay. Let me hit this block or start this block, and I'm gonna get into the last subject.
Damn, besides being that guy, I hit him twice before he even landed.
It's just like a hard debate because a lot of viewers feel they're obligated to give nothing to a streamer, and I agree. However, I feel the same way about a streamer. We're not obligated to give anything to you because to an extent it almost becomes like a hamster on a wheel, and you never want to create a chat or create an atmosphere where people feel like they can kind of just come in and run you. Because yeah, that I like how they say interact and treat all your first chatters like with as much love as possible, but realistically, I feel like that's more detrimental to your psyche. Don't fuck.
First chatters don't even come to my stream anymore. So fuck
I haven't seen the first honestly like the first 40 followers since
Ever.
they followed.
yeah. Basically, the day they followed, they watched for that like day or like a little bit on that day, and then I never saw them again.
That's a
I've
metric.
been looking at my analytics as well, and I noticed that only about 30 people have their notification turned on. So like that's also a big fucking thing about it is like people just they follow, shut that notification off.
Two things, and you probably don't know these things. One, Twitch manually shuts off notifications for people when they don't click on them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Twitch
After
actually
2
fucks
weeks
you.
of after 2 weeks of not actually being clicked on by a person who has your notification on, it turns it off.
Turns it off, which is kind of weak. But and then two, I've been speculating recently where going back to what Mr. Skullboy said. You have to, if you watch and consume Twitch, you have to kind of treat your habits as we're the exceptions. We're on Twitch 24/7, so it's not, our habits are not the same. We're actually like a 1% to a 0.1% of how people interact with Twitch. Most people interact with Twitch by literally going on, watching either a kingmaker or their favorite streamer / influencer for that day, and then they're probably gone for weeks, if not months at a time. And that's how, realistically, I used to consume Twitch about when I was younger. Not recently, but when I was younger. And I imagine 80 to 90% of your followers are going to be that. But go.
That's how most of it goes. I have a prime example of that. I had some guy pop in one day. His name was SPR Jerk. He was watching one of the SPR clan streams, they ended up like crashing or some other shit. And he's like, well, I found you in the same tab that he was. You were right next to him before he went offline. So I just clicked into your stream. He realized I was watching One Piece. He dropped a sub, disappeared from chat, didn't follow, nothing ever again. Have not seen him ever again.
Shit. And I feel like
I was dumbfounded because he came in, dropped his Prime sub, and then disappeared.
And
he was like, yeah, this was supposed to go to the guy I watched from SPR, but I'm just going to give it to you because you're watching One Piece. And then dipped the fuck out.
I've had that happen like twice. It's kind of weird, low-key.
Yeah, it's just like, hello, guy.
Hey, what
Welcome
up, Dab
in.
God?
Here's money. Leaves.
Oh, here's Spoon with another perspective on shit. I don't think we hear you, Spoon.
Dab God Spoon.
Oh shit, I didn't even see him pop in. I saw him at the bottom.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Spoon.
You gotta unmute yourself. That's usually how it works.
Before Spoon hops in, I feel like one thing a lot of people don't talk about or realize they have to keep up with is a certain level of churn. If you don't have your social medias or like your networking on point, you have to kind of compensate for those people that are literally popping in, popping out. So to an extent, you have to like either parasocial your way up to people who already know live Twitch, or keep a steady stream of, I think, like embeds or like engagement through other platforms that kind of just keep people constant, like, oh, I found you through here, what's up? Oh, I found you through here, what's up? And
that's the thing. Like I have this like hardcore dissociative ADHD.
that's a dual-edged sword.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll go to open up TikTok to post a clip, get lost in TikTok for 3 hours,
Yes.
not post any of the clips that I was supposed to post, or make any of the content, and then I've been sitting on my I'm starting stream for 3 hours. I've stopped trying to start with sharing shit because I've stopped even like sharing to the Discord servers that I'm in because of the self-promotion and shit. Because if I get into the Discord servers that I'm in, I mod for 30 fucking Discords.
That thirsty dude.
Oh, lit.
That's the guy that we fought.
I can't step into Discord trying to go live. I'm gonna get lost looking through people's tickets.
That's one
True.
of the dudes that I kept sniping and downing over and over.
On top of that, like I help work on a server I work on a server for my buddy in DayZ and help operate the server to like make sure everything is like running smoothly because he's trying to rebuild his server. So like I can't get into Discord while I'm like getting ready for a stream. I have to do that like 3 hours into the stream when I'm distracted with One Piece. I can just like fly through all the tabs of self-promotion and post my shit. Because if I pop into a general chat, I'm getting lost down a rabbit hole about some random shit.
You're playing He Wildin'.
I need to grab a little Sprite. One sec.
See, ironically, though, I feel like that has been the reason, though, you have one of the most ironclad networking I've ever fucking seen, bro.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Today, I got really depressed today, honestly.
Respect. You didn't have your
Because
fucking dabs.
No, not because of that. Because for about 4 hours today, I had an average of 1 viewer. For the first time since January, I had only 1 viewer watching in the middle of the stream.
But have
That's
you
me, baby.
But have you noticed that Twitch does weird shit where, like, if you look in your community, you can, not the bots that are there, but like your actual people,
Dude,
you'll see them, but they're not giving us the number.
That's the thing. So you want to know why it's not giving you that number? I've actually broken it down on stream multiple times for different people. So that thing where me and Flixie have up in our chat where we normally have it pinned, where say refresh your tab every 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What we're meaning by that is post something in chat. That's why I always come through your chat. I don't say anything. I'll just pop emotes in there.
Okay.
Because if I'm not popping emotes in there every 5 to 10 minutes, it takes my view count away. If you're not active in the chat, that is what that viewer count is. Active viewers in your chat is what the actual depiction of that tab is.
Huh. That's
So
kind of booty.
you can have as many fucking lurkers as you want. Literally, the other day I counted them out. I had 93 people in my chat the other day, and it was only counting 21 of them.
Yeah.
Huh. That's
So
not okay.
yeah, exactly. That's
That's
why
Daddy
Twitch's numbers
Bezos, though.
fly away. That's why those numbers fly up and down like that. Is because somebody will chat, everybody will chat for a second, and then they'll all stop chatting, and then all of a sudden you're dropping half your view base and gone.
I
Look,
think that
Daddy Bezos didn't get to where he is without scamming at his way to the top, okay? He's gonna get his money, and he's not gonna pay you if he can avoid it.
But I think they're taking these viewers and they're doing like an average down. Like if you've ever been rated, you're not like it's a reason that retention number goes down. It's not that the content's much worse. Yeah, there's a people clicking off, but it's more of like you said, the chat. But I don't think it's turning it into like 0 viewer. I think they're turning that ghost viewer into like 0.1 or 0.2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. It's taking away partial viewership. So for every 5 lurkers you have, that's 1 view.
Oh, that's ass. That makes sense. I had 15 people lurking in my shit the other day, but I only had like 3-4 viewers.
Yeah, so Twitch, yeah, exactly. You just have to keep
Whoa.
them typing in chat. That is exactly what it is. That is why I like promote emote usage in so much like progress and shit. And while I'll fly through 20 tabs and just drop
That
emotes,
that
3,
does
4
make
stacks
me
at a time.
that does
That's
make me feel
also
pretty good because I think my average is around 4 or 5.
That's not
4 or
bad.
5
Yeah.
is my average for like div chatters. Like that's what
yeah.
It's
Okay.
usually not right off the hop. That's about like 3 hours in, 4 hours in. Everyone's had time to roll in, tab me up and stuff. That's
Yeah.
then it's like 4 or 5
See, that's the thing. I've gotten
is
so
about
used
the
to
average.
it's been more recently. I've gotten used to like I'll turn on like if I turn off stream for more than 6 hours, and the monkey is the same way. If he turns off stream for more than 6 hours, and we come back, 9 times out of 10 we have like 5-10 people immediately up in our chat, like take a fucking dab, hang out, we're getting high, come on, let's
Hey.
fucking go.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly. So me and Monkey will sit between 10 and 20 at around 5 hours, and then I'll stay live for 48 to 128 hours.
I feel like, and again, I've been taking a lot of examples from you. Having your big goals like posted constantly, it actually it makes people feel more inclined to spend because they know exactly what they're getting. Yeah, you may have slow days, but I remember when I had my tip goal to take the mushroom like gummies, I smashed that shit in like 10 hours, bro.
Exactly. Okay, so that's the thing. When people have like a motivation to do it for some ungodly reason, okay, my stepdad hates it. He's like, you're literally having people pay you to kill yourself, and I'm just like,
fuck
I'm literally
yeah,
just smoking a shitload of weed.
I'm gonna be doing this anyway. Like,
literally, I do this anyway, all day, every day. Like, I might as well get paid for it. Like,
Yeah, but he's a fucking hypocrite because he smokes too.
I like the dollar dab.
what you
That's
do is-
actually pretty fucking baller, dude.
Okay, no, and Chuck can confirm this. I used to go around and I used to just sell dollar dabs because I was homeless.
Oh,
He would be walking around downtown just selling dabs.
Yeah,
this motherfucker smoked out so many times.
it's lucrative.
Just in the back of my fucking Subaru, just fucking gassing it up.
No, bro, it was super lucrative because Spokane has a homeless population of like 20 to 30,000 people,
Hey, I got people up there.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
Yeah.
fixed my chair today on stream too.
So I could literally go downtown from my camp where I was camping, wake up after like a fucking party like a motherfucker the night before, because I would make like $500 a day selling dollar dabs.
Not bad. And you
Okay.
don't even gotta
You know,
bless
these
people. You
motherfuckers
just
just
gotta
want-
give them like remnants, like get that shit hot.
No, see, that's the thing. Okay, no, I wandered around with one of these.
Oh,
a
the
micro
fucking nectar collector.
Yup. Okay. $1 a dab.
Woo!
All right.
And all you really gotta do is
Most
just get some
people-
shatter and like kind of spread that shit out.
No, I did diamonds. I had nothing but diamonds.
Oh, you're fucking. So you were giving quality on top of that.
Yeah. Okay. But I would get like 50 dabs out of a gram.
True that, because you can space out a gram crazy. You don't need a lot of wax to get high. That's why even $1 a dab is like profitable if you just mad space that shit out.
That was
You know, it was a really lucrative thing like back in the day, because like being homeless, I didn't have an income. Okay. I was literally
Yeah,
fresh out
dumbasses.
of being like
oh.
I was fresh out of a job. My stepdad ended up in jail for a time being. We lost our apartment. I was living out of the back of my mom's car up until my stepdad got out of jail, and they decided they didn't want me to move back in with them. So I spent a few years being homeless, and I was never really like taught on how the fuck to do anything. Like it's not something I was used to.
I think you explained it to me. Isn't your living situation
more.
currently different? Because I remember.
Well, yeah, no, I'm back in my
Okay,
parents'
fuck yeah.
house. It's just we don't agree on anything. Like,
Bro.
they drink constantly, so like they'll get pissed off. They'll start getting angry, breaking shit, throwing shit. Fucking, I'll end up like it'll end up with me like I have to mute and go fight with them to get them to stop, and I end up having to call the cops and have a fucking meltdown while I'm trying to like mediate my stream. Like I've had chat see it multiple times where my mom will just come in here fucking freaking out, or my stepdad will come in here freaking out. You guys will see me muting my mic all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
Inconsiderate.
It's because my parents are drunk, screaming, or arguing, or just absolutely just in a bad mood, not giving a fuck about anything.
But we're trying to
And
have these.
that's why I have that new goal is because I do want to move. I'm tired of it.
Thank you.
And if I can start theoretically making that a month, that is the like official goal. If I can start making that a month, I can move into my own apartment.
And that's the sad part. We ain't even asking for a lot of streamers. If we can get 15 to 2 G's a month, I think a lot of us would be pretty happy.
It's not, dude. It's not even that. It's 1,200. I need $1,200.
God damn.
I literally just need like 4.
I
I could live off 4. I'm living off 4 right now.
No, he's legit
Respect.
$400 a month right now. That's the thing.
Respect.
Here in Spokane, it's mostly college housing.
Oh.
So you get like 3-4 bedroom houses, but you can pay $500 for a room in a shared home with a bunch of other people, and it'd be literally like a room you can lock with your own key. Nobody else can go in there, whatever else. And it's a shared living, like common area, and like in-house laundry, shit like that. You can actually have your own shit, but it'd be like $500-600 a month. Okay.
That's not bad.
In reality, I would need another $500-600 a month, roughly, to be able to maintain and operate my phone bill, Wi-Fi bill, whatever else.
Fucking exist.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because, well, no, okay, so as long as I maintain that $1,200 a month, and don't go roughly over 1,400, I qualify for food stamps.
Oh fuck yeah!
So I'll get $300 a month in food.
You
Yeah.
already know. You
That's
already know. You already know.
That's the situation I'm working with too. Basically, I make $417 a month from the state, and I get food stamps. So like, I literally don't need much.
I respect that,
Dab God
bro.
said. Dab God said it's because his iPad keeps crashing when he comes into the chat with this many people.
This is actually a pretty fat group. It won't even let me like do full focus with like other people's chat.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing. It won't let my camera focus and shit. That's my problem is. But no, dude, it's been like it's been an insane journey on like everything the last like 6 months, especially like I'm just like I'm using this to completely just like disregard like massive life events that are going on in regards to everything because like I I'm basically just like signed off on a bunch of shit and I'm just
Bro, oh
done with it in
God.
general. So
Which
like
is a good
I'm not
escape for
gonna
a lot of
have
that shit.
I don't have really anything for myself right now, and that's why I don't really want to just let myself go. I would like to
Alright,
actually
cheers,
continue to
homies.
grow and do shit. I need to grab the torch. But yeah, it's become a massive like issue among like my reality to like I'm blind now. I am legally blind. I am having to go file for disability because I am blind.
That's and seeing how the events of that transpired and how random it was. That's a lot, dude. And that's just coming to terms with shit in the last like 2, 3 months. Well, like last 2 months.
Okay, and that on top of that, okay, I've basically just said fuck it and been done with my kid. Like I'm done with my ex, and my stepkids are like right along with that. If I say I'm done with her, I have to say I'm done with the kids because despite how much I love them, I'm not going to subject myself to that kind of emotional or mental damage continually when I've done nothing but try and gain respect and give love in the last few months.
And a lot of times the moms try to spin that as daddy's going crazy when they don't realize mommy's making fucking life impossible. But usually
Well,
that's
no,
why.
it's not even like anything like it's we broke up like officially back in like January. We have been like broken up for a while. It's more of the fact that I've been trying to like mend our like actual friendship and shit
Yeah.
because neither of the boys are actually my biological kids, but they are my kids.
Bro.
I've been there for uh I've been there for 3 years now. Our oldest is 4.
Oh, dude.
So yeah,
You don't
that
fucking.
tells you
These are
exactly.
my
Like that
sons,
tells you
bro.
exactly. Yeah, like my kids are kids, bro. I have toddlers.
Oh, man. No,
And
I got a
so
couple homies
me
going through shit like that. Like,
so like I stepped in because bullshit was happening with
yeah,
her baby daddy that he just wasn't being willing to participate in her life, the kid's life, because he was just too caught up in his own emotions and shit.
yeah.
So it ended up being a fucking fiasco, like our entire relationship, because she could never actually come to terms with her own feelings for him, and it ended up causing drift and lies. And anytime I would say I want to take a break, that would be her excuse to go hook up with her baby daddy, and because we were on a break, it's not cheating.
But it sounds like she took advantage of your love, and that's not appropriate.
Yeah,
I've
and
been telling him
it's
that for
it's been it's been like that for years. I gave up a full career on Fortnite to get like be with this woman. You can ask Chuck. He remembers me just absolutely balling out, being an absolute fucking psychopath because I was making 80,000 minimum a year from Fortnite.
I was about to be like, if that was during COVID too, that was kind of like
Yeah,
that was the
that was
time,
I
bro.
was on par to go to the Fortnite World Cup for like everything. I have video footage of me winning the Fortnite Major Cup Part
Yeah.
2 before before like the open invite tournament to the World Cup, which was like pre-qualified for like the open invite was sent to all of the people who participated in the major cups and shit and actually placed. Okay, I got that invite. I was supposed to go participate. I couldn't go participate because I was fighting with my now ex.
And
I didn't end up going to participate in a tournament that could have like theoretically made me $24.5 million in one day
no, but
because
that's
my
like
girl
why.
didn't come. My girl at the time didn't feel comfortable with me going to New York by myself to go do this tournament. And in reality, she was just telling me to quit doing what I was doing the entire time because I was making money. Yeah, I wasn't making money from streaming really because I wasn't really promoting my stream at that time. I was making too much money from fucking video games itself.
Fortnite Raw was actually pretty good money.
Yeah, it was. It was really fucking good money, dude. I'm like really upset with myself for like having squandered that ability and shit away because like I quit playing for a long time and now I physically can't play that way.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to switch up into the last question so I can actually turn my recording off.
Wow. Yeah, that's why. You're gonna have to you're like, I gotta fucking scrub through this shit now. God damn it.
Yeah, I gotta take out all the personal information now. Fuck. That's not meant for the YouTubes. They don't need to know all of that. Skull, anybody else got any last comments, questions? We're on the viewer versus streamer subject before we switch over.
Nah, thanks.
My homie Skull over there is ripped. I love it. This is my boy now. I like this dude. Oh, shit. Okay. The last question of the night. And again, I appreciate everybody's participation, the vulnerability, the realness. This is some real shit, bro. You guys some real niggas. Excuse my language. Respect. The last question at hand, it's kind of a double-parter, so I'm gonna start it with the first preface. I want to know where you guys stand on the spectrum of like, I want to say growth. That's the best way to umbrella it. And when I say by spectrum, I'm gonna give you three ends. On this end, we have, I guess, like making your socials, dropping your links everywhere, doing stuff. The middle is paying for like shout outs, buying Facebook advertisements, paying for like placements on like websites or like promotional people building you up through the form of like money. And then the last aspect is still money, but this is more like risque aspects like botting, embedding, paying for views, paying for follows, paying for just traction in general. And I want to see if any of you have thought of any of these things on this spectrum. And I want to finish that off also with, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, not to be particular, Dab, I looked you up. You know that me and you are in the top 1% of Twitch, correct?
Me?
Yes, you're in the top 1% of Twitch.
Yeah, I have 1 million minutes watched last month.
Yeah, dude, like, and I imagine if me and you, I'm in like the top 1.18. You're in like last time I checked, it's like 0.9.
I'm in the top 0.6% of Twitch.
Yeah, that shit's high, bro. And then
Flixie is in the top 0.3% of Twitch.
Bro, but it's a double whammy because on top of the spectrum, I want to talk about it's another good one. Do you know that 99.9% of Twitch people don't make it? And also, on that spectrum of percent, how do you feel? It's a lot in one, but how do you feel about that chasm of success? You can be in the top 1% and still only make $100 a month, type shit. So
it's insane.
whoever wants to
Honestly.
knock down all of that.
So it trips me out because like I did look up because Flixie introduced me to the actual like Twitch leaderboard system and you can actually go look at. Okay, and I was dumbfounded because it's literally so 93.8% of all Twitch accounts are inactive.
But 7 million go active a month somehow. Still.
There is only 790 million accounts.
And out
I
of
think Twitch streamers could unionize.
If we all put
that
it
is
hard enough
deep.
together and actually created a different actual like perspective contract of different actual complexity, but that would become a completely different business and we would actually be terminating our contract with Twitch in order to do that.
And there's too many people doing this as a hobby that would kind of side on Twitch and tell people like us to shut the fuck up, low key.
Yeah. Exactly. That would be something for like a different type of deal.
You're on to something though.
Yeah, see. It's ridiculous. No, actually, Metal, you're in the top 5%.
Nah, I don't believe that. It's wrong. It's fake. It's fake news. Fake news.
I like those websites because they show
I'm
your
not-
shadow
I'm
viewers
not
too.
joking, Full Metal, because that's how like low the view is it's just that's what it puts it up as.
I got you, Potato.
We're in the top echelon of Twitch, being past 1% of all Twitch streamers. We're technically the upper echelon. We don't make money from it, but we're there. We just actually have to push out further and continue growing as best we can and stay as I'm just gonna keep being as humble as I can and be honest about everything, dude. Like
I'm gonna try to take my pants off more on stream.
Hey. But see, that's like a deeper introspective question because I feel like there's a lot of things in life that are like that. You think the top 1% rules everything, but no, it's typically the top 0.1%. And that's kind of, that's really hard to get to.
No, and see, that's the scary part of Twitch. It's not even the 0.01%, it's the 0.001% of Twitch.
Fuck! Because you're not lying, bro.
That's the terrifying part, okay? So, in order to be technically a part of the 1% of Twitch, there's only 500 accounts that qualify. And to be a part of the top 1% of Twitch, you have to be making more than $280,000 a year. Keep that in mind. 500 people. That's it. That's like absolute insanity to me. Like
500 people seem so intangible though, because I couldn't even imagine being that kind of like streamer per se, but I talk the shit about a lot of the other people who have that amount being kind of boring. Do you end up becoming homogenous and boring in the pursuit? So
yeah, see, that's the thing. That's what I never want to happen.
Bro.
Okay? Like, if I feel like something is going down or, like, I don't feel like something is getting, like, traction and people don't like what I'm doing at a certain point, okay? Clearly it's not good content.
Oh, no.
See, but I'd argue that's subjective. Because
okay, yeah, yes, there is still like a certain group or a clique of people that would say, yeah, that's great content. I love this content.
Yeah.
And there will always be that like 5 to 10% of people that will be like, yeah, that's great content. I love that content. And I will still like record that content and post it elsewhere. I won't take the time to stream it because it wouldn't bring a it wouldn't bring anything about. Okay, yes, it might bring some new life to the stream, but it would also be like I would like to ask my Twitch if you would like that of me and yada yada before I
Yeah.
ever did that, because
Yeah.
I do variety content of all kinds.
You be playing games
But
sometimes. I be liking that shit.
well, see, that's the thing. I've been trying to get back into it because my depth perception has slowly been coming back. That's why I've been able to go out and about the last week, is because I'm able to drive again.
Oh, not bad.
Because I have depth perception. It's just skewed at like a certain depth.
Yeah. So
like so like I can see my dash, like I can see to like right here,
yeah.
but like from the exit of my windshield to the like front end of my car, it's all just a blur, but past that's fine. So I can drive
Oh
again.
shit.
I
That
can't really
sounds
tell how fast it's going.
dangerous. Hey.
We're not gonna question that part. I can't really tell how fast I'm going. But I can drive again, and I'm not worried about hitting people because I can actually see where they're at.
God damn it!
I want to talk to somebody.
Shane, you son of a bitch.
I haven't met anyone yet who has had the advantageous position of having disposable income to invest into their streams. And I was wondering if anybody has had any experiences with that at all. Because that's stemming back to the first half of the question. Essentially.
Yeah, see, okay, that's so like I feel like that was part of the reason it took me so long to actually gain traction on Twitch.
Really?
Okay. Because I didn't have any money to
Respect.
dump into it. I started streaming on the original Xbox One with a controller. Yeah, hold up with a controller that came standard issue with the Xbox One and a pair of the wired Skull Candy headphones from the gas station.
Skull Candies are based though.
Okay. I streamed like that for a year and a half. Okay. You want to know a bug on Xbox that nobody told me about until I started streaming, like in networking and shit, where other people would actually like tell me about something?
I appreciate you.
Xbox has a bug where your headset will start an annoying static beep every 3 hours after it's been plugged in while it's live. It's something within the programming that just gets short-circuited, and you just got to replug in your headset. I would always wonder why nobody would stay tuned in after like 2 or 3 hours, because I would always get like my 2 or 3 friends that would like lurk about and like leave me on while I'm doing whatever.
Yeah.
But they would always drop off at like the 2-hour mark, the 3-hour mark, and I'd stream for 8 hours, and then I'd be stuck with just the one viewer the rest of the time.
Yeah.
They never told me about the fucking squeaking.
And that's the most fucked up part, because you have to rely on your friends and family to kind of low-key co-mod / co-look up on your stream. And no one tells you that your shit would be shit. They'll just be like, well, I guess this is how it is. Is it because they don't want to hurt your feelings or something? Like,
motherfuckers just don't wanna like even type. They're just like lazy, I guess. I don't know.
my best friend, actually, he watches a lot of my streams, and he's actually found it very fascinating that we have a decent like friend group, and he's like, yo, like, people don't be watching? And I'm like, no, nor do I expect them. And he's like, bro, all they have to do is just open you up on your phone and like throw that shit on their bed. And I'm like, I know, but that's probably hard ass work for them.
But yeah, no, dude, it honestly was like really disheartening, because like I had people who like I was like playing with on like a regular basis on Xbox who had already hit like affiliate. I had never been fucking rated.
Oh.
Like before like January, when I started doing networking and shit with other people, I had never done networking.
Well, you're a
and raiding
pretty
or any of
good
that shit.
talker, and you have a nice personality. I imagine you're good at initiating, so I could take you places. But I hear you. I hear you. Skull, stop being so faded down there, motherfucker. Yo, I need to follow you on Twitch about it after this. I like you.
I'm playing Modern Warfare 2.
Hey, okay. He hit that
That's
ball.
I'm just like fucking watching my game, dude, trying to snipe.
Oh shit.
He says, I'm just trying to snipe people.
Oh, I'm getting hella
I gotta make sure
hella
my
frame
shit's
drops
still
with the
fucking...
screen share though.
Alright, that's working. Everything's working.
But
What
yeah, I'm
else
good.
have you invested in, Dab, that wasn't necessarily the laptop into your stream?
So the only thing that I actually had invested in was the desktop that's currently in my closet.
Hey.
But when I got that desktop, I got so lost in DayZ because I'm an OG
That
player
shit
of
is
DayZ.
gas.
Okay, I played DayZ back in 2013 when it was an Arma mod on Arma 2.
You talking about when I think like Blue Drake or Oh Boy used to play that shit. I forget his name.
Yeah, all the old boys who used to be
Gaming
like
Productions,
absolute
thanks
demons.
for the
Okay,
bit
I
of
was one of the
the-
people that was running
I
around
appreciate
with
it.
those people being a terrorist.
That shit was fun,
Okay.
bro. Ooh, that was the. Ooh.
I would know. Okay, I would literally load into the game. This was
That
my
shit
favorite
felt
thing.
real.
Back then, you could load into the game, be a completely naked motherfucker, and run around with a stick and kill fully geared players.
If you caught them off guard or like fucking logged out in their bases and shit.
No. You don't understand. Okay, so back on the Arma 2 mod, the sharpened stick was the most broken weapon. Because what happens if you get stabbed in the eye with a sharpened stick?
Gonna bleed out.
No, okay, and that's correct. What happens if you get stabbed all the way through with a sharpened stick really, really fucking hard? You're dead.
True.
Okay?
True.
Arma 2 worked off of realistic life mechanics.
Fucking headshot with a stick.
Okay? I would now you're understanding. I would run around with a fucking sharpened stick, killing fully geared players, running around with M4s and plate carriers and Gorka helmets, stripping their bodies after I stab them in the neck.
Take your
and
shoes,
going
Timmy.
and
Take your
hiding their
shoes.
loot off into a bush.
You gotta really learn how to
And
rob a guy.
yeah, bro, you really do. Okay. And then when they released DayZ, it was the same broken shit because DayZ operates off the same style of lifestyle mechanics. So up until the 0.85 update on DayZ Alpha, the stick was the most broken weapon in the game. All right. Altogether, between Arma 2, Xbox, and regular DayZ, I've got coming up on 17, almost 18,000 hours.
God damn. Ooh. Like 100 plus, another 100 days. Ooh.
Yeah, so I have a lot of time in this game. I'm a monster when I have like the ability to sit down and enjoy the game and be fully immersed. Chuck can atone to this. I used to help manage a DayZ server that was a hardcore survival RP server. I personally ran a town that had a population of 150 to 200 people on a daily basis.
He did. This motherfucker was the goddamn mayor.
He
was a fucking mayor in DayZ. Like, that's not a thing, but he made it a thing.
Apocalyptic mayor.
Well, yeah, dude, I was running around in what was the equivalent of full chainmail gear that was bulletproof with a wolf head and a Scar H with a 100-round drum mag and an M24
That's what I have in my hand.
rifle.
I currently
shoots
have a Scar
338
H with a
Lapua.
100-round drum mag.
Okay.
Mine's Summer
One
Edition,
bullet's
though.
blowing through your whole ass car and all 4 people in it. You're dead. It don't matter. You
It
come
don't
into my
matter.
town, like it's the thing. I also had I had grenades, so that way I could set up tripwires if we knew somebody was coming to raid the town while we were going to be all offline. I would set 200 tripwires throughout the entire town, around the town's like wall of defense, everything else. There would be tripwires in between doorways where people would like go to raid into a room and shit.
Yeah.
All right, there's a tripwire waiting for you to come through that door, and you're gonna blow up. Okay. 9 times out of 10, we
Where the
couldn't
fuck
be
is Burp
raided
when you need him.
because somebody would be online hiding in their base doing whatever, being AFK, fucking around on whatever software they would be fucking around with editing a video, because I was in a town full of streamers. So we all literally just hung out and made content together. I actually know Frankie Z, the DayZ streamer. I've met him personally a few times in the server. He's really cool.
Go meet your heroes, kids.
But yeah, it's insane because like we would have one person online. That's all it would need. Because that one person would either get dead or hear an explosion go off, and then all of a sudden there's an everyone in our Discord, and then there's 100 people logging into the server at once. And we're all armed to the teeth with ARs and sniper rifles.
Just murdered somebody.
That's the real BR right there.
Exactly. That's how it goes. Oh, I just murdered somebody.
Give me your food, bitch. He was a freshie too. I fucking tapped him with a TAC 21. Dropped like a bag of bricks.
I think that,
dude, I've done so much shit on that game. It's ridiculous.
I think
my auto run now.
A very undervalued what's the word? A very value under hack that you've given me was kind of chilling in the pools and hot tub section. I don't know what the fuck it does, but it guarantees a certain amount of views and ad revenue. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's basically what I use it for, is the consistency.
What?
Everybody doesn't understand it. I do. I know exactly what it is.
It's Pornhub.
So, kind of. Yeah.
Elaborate.
See, people go to pools, hot tubs, and beaches because they're looking for beach bunnies. Okay. If they're also a stoner looking for a beach bunny and they happen to stroll across somebody watching an anime or playing a video game that they just so happen to enjoy, and they have a biddy board telling them, "You can make me take a dab right now for your enjoyment," stuck
kind of
for
works.
at least a half hour. All right, you got a viewer for a second, and most of the time, I'll end up getting questions like, "Why are you in this section?" "I'm in a bathrobe. I don't give a fuck. If you want the tub, it's right back there in the bathroom."
Yeah, I haven't had anybody complain about it yet, but if they do, I'm just gonna tell them I have a ball koozie.
Send them my own
stream
juices
because my pants are off. And then I just won't stand up for the rest of the stream.
We want to see the moose knuckle.
Exactly. Hey, so you can be nude to a point on Twitch. Like, obviously, you have to keep genitalia covered. You cannot take your clothes off on Twitch, though, because it's considered stripping. So, if you just walk out of view of the camera, take your pants off, come back in your boxers, you're good.
You're good.
So that's something that I'm surprised I haven't gotten like slapped for or even like notified about, because I'll randomly be like doing some weird ass shit sometimes, man.
Scratching
like,
your balls.
Somebody will cheer a biddy and go, "Biddies for the titties." Really?
I mean, you could pop a tit out. That's not a big deal. They say that you could pop a tit out for breastfeeding. I'll just say I'm breastfeeding myself.
Yeah, you can breastfeed live on stream. That's titty porn, bro. I could beat off to that. That's titty porn.
Yeah, Monkey, you could breastfeed on stream.
You can breastfeed on stream and not get banned. Because I don't think anyone's complaining there. If she wants to do that to herself, more power to her, bro.
You got a guy dressed up like a baby breastfeeding on
Hey, yo, that's within TOS, dog.
Yeah, it's fine. You guys didn't take your clothes off on camera.
You didn't specify that to be a baby. If it's a grown-ass man, hey.
Yeah, don't kink shame us.
Don't kink shame me. It's not a kink. They're breastfeeding. It's a natural thing. What are you talking about?
I was hungry.
What if she's like tip 200, like tipped, like what's that shit? Tip like 100K bits or whatever $100 is, and like I'll send you a thing of breast milk.
Bro, no, see that's the thing. That's why that's why I have that 10K bits to wear a bikini, because you want me to be the e-girl you want on pools and hot tubs. All right, boo boo, you gotta pay me.
Do you actually have the bikini ready?
Yeah, it's a purple polka dot bikini.
I'm assuming, Layla.
We need to set up a sub goal for this or something, man. What the fuck?
It's 10K bits. 10K bits.
That's not even a lot of bits.
It's not. It's $100.
That's not even a lot of bits.
You get a full 3-hour stream and me in a purple polka dot bikini.
It better be a bulge in that bitch. I need it all.
He says, I better see everything, baby.
Bro,
Your chest better be
bucks,
hairy.
I put a fucking G-string on.
Yeah.
$100 is $100, man.
$100 is a lot of money, actually. I can do a lot with $100. The fuck?
Yeah, that's fucking right. I could buy fucking.
Appreciate you coming to hang out.
10 grams of oil.
Have a good night.
Hey.
Yeah, bro, that's a half ounce of oil right there. Easy.
Actually, easy, and that's quality too.
Well, dude, if I can make $120, I know a guy, and I can get a whole ounce. Like,
I know a guy.
That's $9 a gram.
Yeah.
Bro, you're in Spokane, bro. That's some of the most gas up there, but Spokane is so boring.
This is legitimate diamonds for $9.25 a gram.
That's them Cali prices,
I get
though.
the same shit.
That's them Cali, Washington prices. You already know. It's unrealistic.
The weed
Dude, I
up
don't
in
know what you mean.
Olympia,
My buddy down in Humble is spending $35, $40 on a gram of diamonds.
But he's getting that high micron shit. He's getting that like 120 micron shit.
That's fair. Okay.
That shit's
My
gas.
buddy from Sacramento said when he comes up here, he tries to take like an ounce back with him every time because it's way cheaper up here.
Yeah.
So everywhere I've heard, Washington has the cheapest oil in the entirety of the U.S. Okay. Because let me put it this way.
Dispensaries
with a medical
quality.
With a medical card, okay, with a medical card, there's certain businesses that can conduct trade directly as a medical distributor. Up to 1 pound of concentrate at a time. Okay. That means I can go to this distributor that I know and pick up a 1/4 pound of oil for $500.
I was about to say, they got pounds of distillate down here for like a band of 15, depending on the quality. Like, that's tangible, dude. That's so, ooh.
No, okay, and this is diamonds.
It would take you a long ass time to smoke through that. You'd probably get tired of the flavor at that point.
No, okay, here.
God damn, give me that terpy shit too. That's the only thing I like about diamonds. It's all THC. It's like no terp really. You still get flavor, but that's why I'm like really into that live rosin shit. I feel like that's the best of all worlds.
Yeah, I like live.
Live rosin, shatter, crumble, butter. Shit, I'll get goo if it's a good price.
I can't. I waste too much of it and lose too much of it.
Yeah.
But it tastes so good.
They do, but like the shatter that I was getting from my boy, it's it's weird because like it was definitely shatter. If you leave it out, it turns back into shatter. But that shit was
Nice.
like gooey, like some wax if you kept it in a fucking container. Yeah, dude, I just like hold it in my hand and that shit get like nice and soft.
Those be like those shatters that didn't set well. Like I like those shatters that like literally, bro, like you leave that bitch around or you put it in the freezer, you got like straight glass. Delicious. Fucking degenerate. You make me take a dab on stream. Fuck. You know what? If my wax is still in the freezer, I'm gonna take a dab on stream. Hold up.
I forgot. I have one
What's
more
up, Mrs.
Rick and
Comin?
Morty thing.
What we doing tonight?
Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh jeez.
Alright, cool. You look like you needed it. The way those boys have to do
J-Tech, nice.
Get out of here.
Break.
Hey, did you ever see what I did with my wax?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand?
Yeah, I like the wax.
Oh, that was my jam, man. They turned the friggin' frogs gay.
There you go.
God, Alex Jones, man. Muggy's like, that was completely by accident, but I'm glad it was received well.
Oh, there should be one on the table.
You want to have Philly cheesesteaks for dinner?
I'm not hungry right now.
I don't need to know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot
If you
dog.
want to have them, you know, by all means, I prefer you eating them.
Okay.
Alright. We'll put it back on what y'all really want.
Dude, I have way too much fucking ammunition here. What the hell? So much Mosin ammo. Why? W.
Alright.
Oh,
There
he
we
just
go.
said it all in one shot there. All right, I see you, Spoon.
Okay. Yeah, we're done here. I got all the information I guess I could from here, unless anyone has any last remarks. This was a good conversation, actually.
Yeah,
what
we
about
try
that
to have
person?
like healthy conversations when it comes to chime too. It's just most of the time it's just stoner banter and random bullshit.
That's why I want to turn the record off so we can just continue the stoner banter. I got my fucking nail, man. It's just I don't have any fucking wax, bro. Fuck. I thought I had some in the freezer.
Bro, I sent you a fucking DM on Discord.
Hey, I got you. Okay, let me hit the record.
That is the like quality at which I can buy at $500 a QP.